Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back to the 2026 ACT Optical Kings Cup. 10 p.m. sessions here. We've just kicked off for a couple of these. As you can see, scores on the board: Joey Evans and Patrick Hood on the left, Dale Kennedy and Sean Dempsey on the right. Dale at the table here. He's got this yellow to the left centre. Okay, so he's wanted to come back up the table to get to that other yellow, and he's landed about a foot short of probably where he wanted to be. So he's in a little bit of strife now, and with the form that Sean's in, he needs to find a way to get this in. Doubling it down towards the black and the yellow, sends the white up table completely where he doesn't want it to be. And if he hits it soft enough, I think he snookers himself behind that. No. Yeah, the white's just going too far. I mean, you try and hold it with mass left-hand side, but then you're just throwing it everywhere. So I think he's probably... I don't really see an easy safety here off the left-hand side of the yellow. So oh my god. Oh, what a fucking cut. Oh, sorry, I can't swear. That is an insane cut there from Dale Kennedy. He's landed on the yellow. That is absolutely mint. And now I think he's too straight on the yellow to get back on the black, which is shitty. But if he's got a little bit of angle, he's got to make sure he gets this pot. He's just got to bring it out a foot. Just get the other side of the black. Give yourself a cut again. That's enough. Right, based on that last shot, you can make that one. On the left-hand side, Joey's at the table, Paddy's snoogering him, and that'll be ball in hand for Paddy. You've just made an insane cut. The cut must have been on. All right, he's on the double, he's missed. Sean comes to the table with really... Okay, so is he going to try and earn the extra ball in hand first? No, okay, so just a good solid soft pot there from Sean. This will come back to middle table. He can probably run through for the one to the top left. No, he's going to go that off the next middle. He had a bit of angle to move down the table from there. That's what I love about this out here from Sean, right, is, I mean, that red ball on the rail, he's just going to nail it. He's just going to roll this through, the ball near the black spot, and he's just going to put himself right on the side rail for a perfect shot down the rail. He'll roll it in like he did every other shot. He'll play it gently with perfection, and it'll be a easy black. Okay, I reckon he's rolled too far across there, but he's probably going to be able to just punch it in and get the white back across. Yeah. And this is the shot. I mean, this is just the shot that he's just going to roll in, and it will go in smooth. Yep. And I guarantee you 3/4 of the room would have missed that shot, if not more. It's just one of those shots that a lot of people will just draw. It's the last shot before the black. It's the ball that matters. And they're the ones that Scary was talking earlier about that you start to twitch up on at the end. And Sean's done very well there. Gets it out to 3-0. Paddy Hood, meanwhile, on the other side. Obviously, he earned ball in hand there with about half a dozen reds on the table. I missed the up, but he's got to a 2-1 lead over Joey. We'll have a look at this frame here. Joey to break. All right, nice powerful break. Ball split open. All right, so we've sunk 2 yellows. We've got a red down as well. We've got a red starting ball. If that yellow passes the other yellow, it's still probably not yellows. I haven't seen Joey play yet, but by all accounts, the dude makes shots from everywhere and that kind of player. So it's going to be fun to watch a few of his shots. So we're just going to play this here. He's obviously got to create angle for that other red to get the other one extracted. He's missed the first pot, so alright. We'll worry about that one later. Okay, so Paddy comes to the table, white centralised. The same shot. He's going to take the shot that Joe wanted to leave himself, and he's extracted that red, and it's just counting down perfect over middle bag. Alright. These all go. It's probably the red near the black spot's going to be a lot. Shit, Paddy. What the heck was that? Ugh. All right. Let's go to the right hand table. Sonny's up 3-0. All right. Whoa, that's stiff. That was a bit unlucky here. It's just following a similar trend to sort of earlier. He just 1 or 2 little errors have snuck in, and that is a great recovery. And he needs something similar. Where's this going to go? Does it cannon Marcus left off the red around back into the same middle pocket? I don't know. He's just got to lay up behind it and hope that Sean can't find the angle to get the snooker back. All right, left hand side table. Joey with the long combination here. It's the top end. Very good effort. Very close. I just wanted to see that first shot from Sean there. He just sort of looked like, you know, he's just sort of tried to swerve his cue action there, just to throw it a bit. Dale just gets up nice and quick. I like that. And Shawnee should be able to use ball in hand, find this one to the centre, give himself a little bit more angle, mate. The one next to it's your next ball. You just probably push the yellow up here, halfway up the side rail. He's just going to go back to... Yeah, so the angle really wasn't there to push the yellow to the rail, but he's got that next shot on the red. Just backwards into the pocket. And that will be enough. So he's probably got 2 options. Okay, he's got 3 options because I was going 2 other balls. I was going this next ball under the 2 reds. He's going to go the other side as well. Just to make. And Paddy's going to get 2, 3, 1 up here. Recent Geelong Open winner. Well done to Paddy, getting his first big major. Awesome. Hope there's plenty more to come, mate. And Shawnee's played that second option of the other 3. Oh, that is an insane break from Paddy there. Jesus, that spread was insane. We've got 2 balls down the black end of the table. It's a good position shot there from Sean, fairly straightforward. And that's just going to get him a comfortable 4-0 lead early in about 18 minutes. Someone tell me, we've got some chat here, mate. Someone tell me what Sean's won recently. He's won, I think he came up to Queensland, won a comp up there of ours. Who's on commentary? Josh King, mate.
Better that.
All right, so let's just readjust here. We've got Patrick Hood at the table. The man on reds. He's going to take this red to the top right bag and needs to get past that red. Okay, so he's going to take the other red to the right middle. He just might have lost a little bit of angle here to get back for the 3rd red. So, yeah, he's played that a little bit harder, because this middle ball was going to be a lot harder to get to that red if he hadn't got to the centre of the table. Paddy's just going to play this back out 6 inches to the right of where he is now. Oh, he's underhit that. Underhit that, and he knows it. So he basically can just punch straight into the yellow here. Because I don't think there's a way to straighten it up anywhere there, and he's just got to take his medicine and make a decent shot at the black. And that's what he's done. So, and this is just where you back yourself. This is why you're a seed. This is why you're a recent Geelong Open winner, Patrick Hood. Yep, losing it up, big man. Here we go. Here we go. Cue strong. Just like that. There you go. Sean Dempsey with the red. All right. I just think he loves this cut in the middle pocket. Is there maybe a sneaky in-off the yellow? Or do you just slide straight into it? Is he going to pump the double because of that? No. Other side. Oh, he's missed the black. See, I think he was worried about that in-off, and that's why he missed the black. But Dale's got to take advantage of this now. He's got 3 troublesome balls, and it's still a long battle uphill just here. What have we got next? Reedy's Christmas Cup. You think he won Topes? Cheers, mate. Yeah, look, obviously Shawnee, big up and coming. Well, he's not even up and coming. He's there. The bloke's in the friggin' room. So Dale's made that pot to the top. He's landed awkward. Whichever way you look at it, this isn't really fun. Alright, so he's got the yellow to the middle pocket. You're really going away from your other balls there. You don't want to dig into it that much. You could nearer go in off anyway. Just because that's how your night's going, isn't it? He's got the cannon, perfect, and the white's lost to the right tape. It's pretty unlucky, that's stiff. And that's just a few of the shots there. It's just, they've been executed well, and they're just very unlucky, very stiff. It's a hard one here, just with where the black is. I mean, we're safe. It's just a... mate, you've made a couple of good shots already, mate. Back yourself. If that white can slide in there and you can pot that bottom yellow, go it first. Alright, so he's going to play the combination. And how's his white? No good. Okay. So it's going to be 5-0 here to Shawnee. Whereas Joey at 4-1 down. Let's just see what he's got. He's brilliant, quick front runner, confident player. Oh, Joey. Okay. All right. So he's just going to need to refocus here now. Pat's sort of just got this run on him, but they're not easy here for Pat. So it's a miss, but it's not the end of this frame by any stretch. So Pat's just basically played strong white, snooker on the left red. He's left him an angle there that can obviously move into his. Joey's fouled there by not hitting the rails. It's ball in hand, but Paddy's now got 3 on the rail there. Nothing that really opened him up too much. And he's just going to advance this. So he's just going to push the white in behind this other yellow. He's going to snooker Joey again, advance these 2 balls, and then he's going to worry about those 3 after that. Yep. I'll be honest, he's played that a little bit average, just with where the yellows ended up. He probably wanted to be tighter on the yellow as well with the white. But it's still a snooker. And Joey's made that. That's a lovely shot. To give you another shot. He's just... What can you do? You're not getting the black out, so you just got to find the pot. So you just got to sink this, and then you got to pick which pocket do you want. Do you want to double to left middle, or do you want to bring it back to the top right to possibly block those yellows in future? So you just got to roll this in, mate. Make the pot. Boom. That's it. Alright, so you come back. The angle's there if it is. If it goes in, it goes in. If it doesn't, leave it over the bag. And Pat's got to run again. Alright, on the right hand side, Shawnee's at the table, 5-0 up. He's on middle. Oh, alright, so good effort. Fun fact, doubles from the top rail to middle pocket. Barry King, bloke who started this, absolutely loved them. Make them every day of the week. Almost in there from Joey. So Pat comes to the table now. Look, those 3 balls on the right, they're awkward. Then they're not easy to hide behind either. So he's really got to find something to go into them off, and it's going to be this yellow down the bottom right. So So we're going to play the yellow on the left next, or is he going to go there now? He's probably got it there now. So no, he's going to go in between, in behind. Yeah, it's a good shot from Pat. I just don't play safety. There, Matty. I'd like to get some commentary from Paddy here to try and figure out how he's getting to that. See, I don't like this angle into these three yellows from this side. I like to come from underneath them because then the white can flick out. I feel like if you're going to cannon into them from this side, the white can get stuck in there and they don't come out as much. It's sort of like that, but he's got the one ball off. I feel like if you come from underneath them along the rail from this bottom right ball, you could, but again, that's a lot harder shot to obviously get that angle right. On the right hand side, the score's adjusted to 6-0, so I missed the last run. Ooh. He's got lucky there, Shawnee. Well, not lucky, but obviously the red's moved out of the way. He was trying to get on that yellow, but he's now got the other yellow and he's pushed the red close to that cushion. Meanwhile, Paddy, trying to get these out, has missed the pot. I think this goes. It's close, but I'm pretty sure Joey can see enough of this to slide it in the top side of the pocket. Oh, he just clipped the yellow. It was there. I think he just had to put a little bit of right on it, but, well, I would have. And Shawnee here on yellows. Those two reds are precariously placed. So he's going to go that one first. You can probably come back down into that red in the middle. Oh, yeah. That's probably not what he wants. Meanwhile, Pat on this other side. I like this shot, but I think he double kisses the yellow and it stays on the cushion. He's got to hit it half ball. Yeah. Oh, he missed the pot. Oh, shit. So Joey sneaks one back there, 4-2, and a couple of little messy shots there from both players. So, meanwhile, Sean's justifying his price in the calculator. I think he was the fourth highest priced despite being the number 9 seed. Is looking absolutely lethal, as a few in the chat have pointed out. Reedy's Christmas Cup he did. I think he's won something else as well recently, Sean, too. But yeah, I believe it was. Happy birthday, Reedy. Happy 50th, mate, for the other day. Oh, that would have been that right there. I think that shot there was probably the hardest shot he sort of attempted all game. And didn't go in, but next time, like, it just feels like Sean, those will go in eventually and they'll just go in clean, and that'll be his next level. Oh, Dale's absolutely missed that by a mile. Unfortunately, it's a little bit hard when you're just sort of lacking that confidence. You haven't got one on the board, and when you're playing a bloke like it hurts. Alright. So it hasn't hit a rail there afterwards. Unfortunately, the danger of obviously coming off the rail first rather than a slight masse around that red. Dale's he's going to try and use this red to extract the other one here, but he's just got to be careful he doesn't slide past that red. Yeah, he's just making that adjustment. He looked like he had too sharp of an angle there and was going to miss the red altogether. Again, he doesn't want to hit this front on completely. Yeah, that's good. He's hit it quarter ball, popped it out. This will allow him to move up the table. There's a good chance here he gets on the board here, Dale. He's just got to hold his composure. Focus on each shot as it goes in. And he might be a little bit awkward here. He needed to... He's just got to cannon this red back across the other side of the table. And he's hit it too fine. It's a tough recovery here now. The red that's on the baulk line is sort of moving away from the other red. He's just taking his medicine there. He is going to play this down the bottom row and he's going to screw back up the top. And look, to be honest, this is a shot when you're 6-0 up, you make it. When you're 6-0 down, you draw it, you rattle it, and your opponent goes 7-0 up. Let's just see what happens. And that's a great executed shot. Well done. All right, so he's made it. That's good. That'll give him a bit of confidence. But again, you've got another money ball after the money ball, and when you have more than one in the rack, it becomes harder and harder. So he's just got to play this bottom right-hand side. The red hugs the rail, goes in, and he's got the black to the bottom left pocket. He's gone the other way, and see you again, mate. Get the bug out of here. All right, let's go a bit of around the grounds. Shawnee gets the 7-zip. Paddy Hood on 5-2 over here, and assuming that ball's obviously touching, Joey's just played it back onto his own yellow. And what has Pat got here? What's Pat got here? He's going to try middle pocket. Anywhere, yeah, fair. All right. But Joey needs these ones from a confidence point of view and just from they're all there. So he's got to find his map. Take your time, mate. So I think this is where, as you say, I mean, it's 3 out of the next 4. You know, that's as Mick's mentioned before in a previous stream. You know what Joey's going to look at here is 3 out of the next 4. You've got to get it to 6-5. You know, like that's your next aim. Get to 6-5 and then reassess, you know. But this is 5-3 and this is that first one. Okay, so he's just going to have to play drawback off the one in the cushion. He's just got to make sure he gets past the other yellow, which he has, and then he can just float this back down. So the black again is going to be the most challenging shot. And he's just got to make sure he positions himself above it perfectly, and should be fine. Meanwhile, Shawnee's at the table over here, 2-go game. Difficult out. He's going yellows. He's got ball in hand from balk, so obviously Dale's gone in off the break. And he's moved that red, he's moved that yellow, and that's... He's moved a lot of things. He should be okay. The next shot will just depend on if that white can slide past that yellow, back up to... Oh, he's just collected it. That might actually be all right. He can use this yellow now to extract the other yellow off the red. And it'll leave him on one of the other 2 yellows above it if he needs to be. Oh, I thought he'd flick it, but he didn't. He must be able to pot it to bottom right, and just happy that he can cue it in from there. Or he uses this ball. All right, let's go around the grounds. Let's get some results up here and see what's happening. Currently on the tables, Colin Gamble 7-5 leader over Brendan Smith. Mongrel 6-5 leader over Tommy Prippick. Jason Ahmad 7-3 leader over Adam Blumink. Phil Morton and Stan Lakovics 6-all. Trey Merlot 3-2 over Anthony. What do we got? Andy Barnett 2-0 over Padricis. John Boquet 2-0 over Mark Owens. Edmund Chen 2-1 over Ian Hinton. Sean Walpole and Clint Kapler 1-all. And Trent Mason 3-1 over Pete Madden. And Shawnee's just on his final yellow here. Should be able to... The red that's most in the middle of the table is going to give him a little bit of grief. He probably can't get as close as he'd want to. So he's probably just looking at going over the other side of the table. Look, awkward bridging here now. Could have taken his medicine the other way. Chose the harder, I guess, more shot that needed more execution. But it's victory nonetheless, and that's 8-0. So unlucky there to Dale, obviously not too much went right there in there, and Sean is in just another world at the moment. Commiserations to Dale, but good comp, mate, well done. And yeah, good luck in the rest of the round, Shawnee. Let's jump onto the other game now. Pat Hood at the table, 5-3 up in the main draw, round of 3. Joseph Evans against Joseph Evans. Having a look at a couple of results that we might not have gone through. Okay, let's go this way. For any of the results, jump onto poolstat.net.au, just sort of looking at a few. I think we've announced most of the results so far. A couple of matchups for round 4 that we're looking forward to. So far we've got Dave Rothwell up against Tim Shelton. We've got James Georgiadis up against Ash Singh. We've got Stacey Vine up against Mark Robertson. Gary Bradshaw will take on Justin Sayich, and Dave Aleph will take on Rob Bowen at this stage. So plenty of other opponents through, players through, just waiting on their opponents to come through as well. Alright, so Paddy's got this red here. I want to say that if you can get enough purchase on the white, you can cannon into that yellow, the one in the sort of the second one from the right. The red goes into the top left pocket. Okay. So the only issue here now is the other yellow's got to clear the black. So he's got to punch this through with a little bit of top as well, so that the white pushes the yellow far enough through that he's not snookered. And he's had that's a result. That's an absolute result. Off the jaw, out past the black. Don't think that's what he wants, but it works. Paddy Hood moves to 6-3. And so obviously we're going to have the round 4 kicking off from 9 a.m. tomorrow morning here at the Harmony German Club in Narrabundah, ACT. Massive thanks to obviously the club here. They've supported the event for many years now, as have all the team here, Paulie Berger, Leanne, his wife, plenty of people behind the scenes. Big shout out to Kenny Kiss as well for obviously running everything with the bars, Cat Church, plenty of the staff, Miranda, all of them. So look, massive shout out to all the people here. It's a well-run comp in a well-run venue, and I'm sure plenty of people are going to be coming back. Joey Evans has just taken a break, 6-3 down, just he's composed himself. Just looking at him walk back to the table, he looks all right. He's obviously you can't be too full of confidence when you're 6-3 down, but he's just got to have one go his way. He needs to get a break where, and you know what, a lot of people go harder here. I think a lot of the times you just need to take 10% off. Just relax, mate. I used to always call it in golf a 92% swing, you know, just something that just found perfect flow. So he's gone harder there, and he hasn't potted anything. So I feel like he just, and look, I mean, yellows look pretty okay here for Pat. You got the two up the top that both don't really, that red doesn't concern them. The left one over middle bag. The one nearest to him can double back, and that can be your last ball on the black. This is your first ball. Just depends whether you want to go up table now or do you take the one next to it at the same time. And he's gone reds and made a fool out of me. I'm going yellows all day. All right. All right. So just don't good shot there from Pat. All right, so the red next to those two yellows up the top goes off the top yellow. But the other red goes in the middle pocket. I mean, they all go, they're just hard to get to. Oh, there's a little miscue shank. And he's got it touching yellow. He's given Joey nothing on the other two yellows, and this is what happens when you're 6-3 up and not 6-3 down. Trey Merlot is... Alright, yeah, it's got him on table 2. Yeah, no, we do have table 2. We just can't get cameras to there, guys. Alright. Yeah, we just can't get cameras over there, guys. They're not movable, they're not portable. The room camera, mate, can it... How does it go? That one over there, Jay. If it's too stressful for you, brother, it's 10:30 at night, mate, we can tell them to piss off. Yeah? Alright. Jay said piss off, guys. We love yous, but go away. Alright. Plus, we know, obviously, I apologise, obviously that's a young fella, Trey Miller, I wasn't, that wasn't directed at him. Yes, if we could do it, guys, we would. We just can't. So. I'm happy to describe some of the shots, guys. Who's he playing? Trey Merlot and Anthony. Look, I don't know who either guy is. Which one of them wears a beanie? Young, 15 years old, and he's doing well. All right, give me 2 seconds, guys. Oh, yeah, okay. I see it. All right. Okay, so currently he's in the frame. He's at the table. He's on reds. He's actually playing a little bit too quick, but as you would get from most 15-year-olds. He's put himself probably about 1.5 inches away from a red that he's just going to have to jack up on so he doesn't push shot it, and it's made him miss the shot. His opponent's at the table with 2 yellows, 1 dead on the rail, 1 in the centre of the table, black in the centre of the table. If he can make this yellow shot up the rail, so his white's basically on the opposite end of balk, so black spot line, and the yellow's halfway up the far rail, so it's a long shot. But if he makes it, it will be the frame winning shot. Meanwhile, over here on the stream table, we've got Paddy Hood just playing safe, just extending it a little bit further. All right, so Joey's got the yellow on the rail. I mean, look, if you can find your angle here for the double, you've just got to pump it, draw back, and get the white back out for the other yellow. Oh, he just missed the shot, but he backed himself. I like it. All right, and apologies. Yes, he did make that shot up the rail on Trey's table. He made his other shot to the middle pocket, and he's got a fairly simple black to move, I believe, 1 up on Trey. And he's made that. All right, back on the main table here. All right, let's go around the room. We'll have a look at a few others. All right, on table 2, we've got Pete Madden at the table against Trent Mason. Poor Pete, he's got a conjuring out here. He's got 5 reds on the table, a black in the centre of the table, nothing impeded, so he should be able to do it. He's just made the first ball, and we can look more there in a second. Let's go to Paddy Hood, and Joey's at the table. He's got a black ball to the right. Wow, it won't be on your TV screens because I'm looking at. It'll be to the left bottom pocket. And he's made that, pulled the white back off the rail, and Joey gets one back to move to 4-6. All right, let's go back to Trey's table. Trey is at the table. He's looking at taking the yellows on. So the other gentleman's broken. He's played a good shot there. Okay, so he's got 6 yellows on the table. They're all open. He's got one up against the rail at the far end of the table. Looks his only problem. They should all connect. There's no reds in his way. He'll be disappointed if he doesn't make this out. He's got a ball. He's got a flat. All right, when you see him next, tell him to slow down. He still should be okay. He's down to 4 yellows left. He's made a shot there. Actually, that's a really good shot. That's got him on the yellow on the rail. His other yellow comes back to middle pocket. The other yellow goes down to the corner pocket and the black goes in. These all connect now after that last shot. Trey is looking all right and he's slowed down on that shot and he's made it to the corner pocket. That's the key shot there. All right, this next shot, he's actually got a little bit more angle on it to middle pocket than I thought. He might lose position on his last yellow. No, he's played it off the cushion well. He's got a straight yellow to bottom pocket and a black as well into the opposite pocket. It should be back to even money. Paddy Hood and Joey Evans. Sorry, I'm just having a bit of an issue with our visual device. I'm going to stand over the table. All right, so Paddy Hood's at the table. He's looking at yellows. He's going to take that far right. And he's just covered the pocket there. Yeah, look, the out's not there. You can see that yellow in between those reds, really sort of hard to get to. Okay. So, I've changed tables and Trey missed the black. He has left the black over the pocket. It is buried in the pocket and there is a red about 3 inches out of it. His opponent's got 3 other dead reds. And I think all that Trey's done is, instead of winning this frame a shot ago, he's going to have to win it about 5 shots because I can't see how the other bloke's still going to win it. All right. Back to Joey Evans and Paddy Hood. Joey's just played a cannon shot there to pot the other red in the pocket. His other red will skill shot in. And he's just going to pot it. All right. So we just played the high white there.
Yeah, that's fine. No worries.
So Paddy's played a pretty poor safety there, to be honest. He wanted to be behind that yellow, and Joey can see these balls clear. Look, if these connect, shaved it. All right, so we still got that yellow block. The yellow's on the black. That doesn't really stop it going in the middle pocket. What's Paddy on? Yellow. This is going to be a tough one for Pat. Trying to reach over this black and yellow to get to this yellow and try and sneak it under the other red. Yeah, he's underhit that. It's a bit tough, obviously, when you've got to lean across the table there like that and bridge over balls. And I believe Trey won that frame because they re-racking. All right, guys. I appreciate it, but I've sat here commentated 3 games. You don't want to commentate it. See you later, guys.
Actually,